man.
The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the fifth-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you blow up the draw play. That's supposed to hit in between the tackles, but if you can force the ball carrier to bounce outside, then you've got an opportunity to create a negative play, and they did exactly that.
Back to pass, it's Ward. Quickly to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Snagged in the middle. It's Restrepo. On the move at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Martinez. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Got it past the marker. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Looking downfield, it's Ward. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense in a bunch formation. To the ground with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. These corners backing off a bit. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking for space. It's Parrish.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. Got his man on the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd and 10. 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 3rd and 10
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rebel! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Offense set on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking to pass, it's Dart. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jeff? Fires into traffic, picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And they'll They'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Dart. They're bringing heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a gap, it's Parrish. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down. Couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get left.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Finds his man. It's Restrepo. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 15, Miami 8.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they'll try to tack on 2. To the air, it's Ward. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Head coach wanted to be aggressive. You could have just kicked an extra point and tied it. Instead, you went for the lead. You come up short. Now, you put a lot of pressure on your defense to get the ball back.
On the move from inside his 5. Bulldozes his way through. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this 1st down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
To the air, it's Dart. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll get rid of it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. We're just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Martinez. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. Got it in the middle. It's Martinez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Canes have taken it inside the 20. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Feeling some heat. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Canes. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him go out zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene.